the police department, the fire department, highways, public schools, the military, Medicare, Medicaid. Hell, it's even in the title of Social Security. I'm not sure why everybody's arguing about socialism and how horrible it is and how it should never come here to America. Truth of the matter is, it's already here in America. We've had it for a long, long time. Somewhere down the line, you all were convinced that socialism is bad. Socialism is evil. You've been given examples like countries such as Venezuela. But the truth of the matter is, I think you all get socialism mixed up with communism. And it's not your fault, because the truth is, the people who've been telling you that socialism is a horrible thing all these years is capitalism. And the reason capitalism has been telling you that socialism is a horrible thing is because, well, capitalism doesn't want to pay taxes. Simple as that. The reason I say I think you get socialism and communism mixed up is because the theory behind communism is that everyone gets an equal share no matter what. And that's not socialism. Socialism is exactly what I described to you in the beginning of this video. It's the police department, it's Medicare, fire department, public schools, yada, yada, yada. Basically, all socialism is we as a collective whole paying into a system and getting use out of that system. You talk about socialized medicine and how horrible it is, and you don't want government bureaucrats dictating your health care. Yet the same system that you've been told is horrible and disgusting and you want nothing to do with is the same system that treated the President of the United States, Donald Trump, when he got COVID, because he failed to contain COVID. So the system that's good enough for the President of the United States, somehow you people have been convinced, and you convince yourselves that this same system that's good enough for him, not good enough for you. Because you don't want government bureaucrats dictating your health care. You'd rather have private insurance bureaucrats dictating your health care. What I described to you at the beginning of this video is what socialism is. Now, you can call America whatever it is you want to call America, whether it's a democracy or a republic. I really don't care what you want to call it, but it is funded by socialism. You know it as tax dollars. Now, some would argue that taxes aren't socialist. Yes, it is. Taxes go towards socialist programs. That's what socialism is. Again, somewhere down the line, capitalism convinced you that socialism was horrible because capitalism doesn't want to pay taxes. And you fell for it. I always go by the line that I don't have to lie to you because you lie to yourselves. And this is one of the things you lied to yourself about. Socialism, like I said, it's already here and it's not going anywhere. Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, whatever you want to call it. People like that program. It needs to be expanded and built on. I don't understand how you can claim to be a person of God and not want to help other people. Especially those who are less fortunate than you. How Jesus of you? You don't want to pay a little bit more in taxes to help other people, especially those less fortunate? How Jesus of you. How amazingly Jesus of you. You know what? I think that's the 11th commandment. Do as I say and not as I do, whatever that saying is. Now, if you want to argue that communism is a horrible thing, the theory that we all share everything equally no matter what, okay, I can argue that theory. Because I agree with that. We shouldn't be sharing everything equally. But you shouldn't have a problem, especially you rich people, giving money back to the same people and system that made you rich in the first place. And I know somebody out there is going to turn and go, no, we're funded by capitalism. No, capitalism funds individuals. Socialism funds the collective whole. If capitalism got its way, nobody would pay taxes. And then who you think is going to fund the police, the fire department, public schools, highways, the military? I'm not sure where you get your information from, and I really don't care, but this isn't something you even have to look up. You can just look around you. Think. You Republicans, especially you Trump supporters, like to always tell people to think for themselves. Where the hell do you think military soldiers get their paychecks from? Now, there are some privately contracted groups out there. Yeah. But I don't think we talk about them too much. Where do you think the police departments, you people who want to back the blue, where do you think they get their paychecks from? You love and support our teachers? Where do you think they get their paycheck from? How do you drive on the roads? Who do you think pays for that? Capitalism? No, capitalism sells you your latest phone, your latest gaming system, that big TV you've always wanted, the car, the nice big house. That's what capitalism pays for. See, capitalism just wants to take your money and keep as much of it as possible. So, if you're against socialism, you don't want to pay a little bit more in taxes to help out other people as a collective whole, especially those less fortunate than you, then all I can say to you is you're not the God Party. You Republicans. You can't be. Because I'm sure Jesus wouldn't feel the same way. Or Allah, or whoever it is you pray to. If your religions and your beliefs are all good and all interested in helping the world and people out, I don't think they would appreciate any of this. So I don't want to hear anybody talk about God anymore if you're against socialism. Because if you're against socialism, then you're pretty much a selfish bastard. And if you do pray to some God that hates socialism, then your God needs to go away.